Hello, Mickey. Bill speaking. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good. I've just been really busy.
Hey, that's the nature of this business, man. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Keep the fans happy. Keep yourself on the road.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah,
anyways, it's real good talking with you. We
yeah.
talked to you a couple months ago, the Pompano Beach Amphitheater, and we're really looking forward to seeing you and Starship at the Party in a Park this Sunday down here in North Miami at Reynolds Park. I'm not sure, but have you guys played that park before?
You know, I'm not sure either. Probably. We played.
You guys have been everywhere.
You know, there's not too many places that we haven't played, or I haven't played over the course of the last 40 years plus. But I'm not sure. But once I get there and see it, I'll probably go, oh yeah, now I remember.
It's a great park. They do shows there every now and then. I think you're going to be well pleased with it. And what's really great is that you're sharing the stage with War, who everybody knows is just great. One of the greatest bands out there as well. And have you played with War before?
Yes, we have, and you're right. They are one of the greatest bands out there ever. I love War. So I mean, I go all the way back to my cover band days back in 1973, 74. Covering War songs. I remember particularly we had a real good kind of jam version of "Slipping into Darkness" that my band would do, like a 20-minute version. Yeah.
You know what would be really great if, are you guys on first or is War on?
I believe we are on first. Originally, it was scheduled that I think War was going on first and we were going second. And then I got a memo a couple of weeks ago that something to do with their travel, that they wanted to know if we could switch it and us play first and then play second. And we said, sure, no problem,
It would be great to get both bands on the stage at the end for one song and just do one hell of a jam.
That would be awesome.
Hey, you never know, man.
You never know. Yeah, it could happen.
So let me ask you, at what point in your life did you know that, you know what, I love music, this is what I want to do, I don't want an office job, I don't want to be an engineer or anything? When did you know that this is what you wanted to do to make a living?
Well, probably when I joined the Elvin Bishop Band was the first time where I seriously, honestly thought that it's something that I could do as a career and make a living at, probably around 1975. When I first felt that I could sing was around 1972, when I spent a year singing with my mentor, Gideon Daniels, a gospel singer, who also introduced me to Elvin Bishop. He not only taught me how to sing, but he introduced me to Elvin, and then that gave me the opportunity to join Elvin's band, and then, of course, to sing Fooled Around, and which opened a lot of doors for me. So probably with when I got into Elvin's band and we recorded Struck My Stuff, and I was lucky enough to record the vocal on Fooled Around, I started seriously thinking, wow, I might could have a real job.
Hey, and I think that's great that, when you do the Starship songs, that you actually bring out Fooled Around and Fell in Love into your lineup, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely, because it's the song that's the song that opened all the doors for me. It's still near and dear to my heart. I love singing it. Fortunately, it has stood the test of time, and it's still used. People always tell me how they use it at their wedding, or that's the song I remember we heard that on our first date, or that's the song we fell in love with, too. And then it keeps cropping up every couple of years in various movies, too, which kind of keeps it going and breathes new life into the song. So I really enjoy doing it every night, and it also adds a nice change of pace to the Starship set for me.
Yes.
I can kind of step back and take a breath and go, okay, now I'm getting back to my roots,
Yeah, it's one of those songs that they don't write them like that anymore, because the lyrics, when you listen to them, actually have something to say, Some of the songs today, you don't know what the hell they're talking about.
No, you don't. And, for me, lyrically, too, it's always been, I'm a little bit shy in nature, you know. And so the idea of when I was first singing the song, the lyric about, you know, I must have been through about 1 million girls. I love them and I leave them alone, you know, this kind of like Playboy cad. You know, it was not really my nature, but what's great about the song is he has a catharsis and an awareness, you know, that happens to the guy during the course of the song where he realizes, hey, that's not really where it's at, you know.
Yeah.
True love is that. And so it's kind of a 4-minute learning experience.
Exactly.
During the course of the song.
Now, as a vocalist, do you do anything to maintain your vocals while you're on tour?
Well, you know, I try to. It's hard. It's really hard, but I try to get enough rest. You know, lack of sleep and not getting enough rest is one of the worst things for the voice. So I try to do that. You know, I don't drink hard alcohol. I like my wine. I stick to my Chardonnay. You know, I gave up smoking a long time ago, and if I do have some vocal stress, you know, then I'll maybe do some more warm-ups, some extra vocal exercises more than normal, and steam showers. Steam showers are great too, to get lots of, to stay hydrated.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, speaking of vocals, tell us about Stephanie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! Where did you find her? I mean, it's amazing because when I met you guys backstage at Pompano, you know, you look at her and she just oozes Grace Slick. You know, she has this look and the hair and the voice and I was blown away.
Stephanie she's awesome. She has such a commanding presence on stage. You know, she's very animated. Not to mention she's a great singer, but you know, so a lot of people who are great singers don't really know how to sell it.
Yes.
And Stephanie knows how to really sell it.
Oh, she sells it.
You know, I found her when we first decided almost 11 years ago now that we wanted to add a female vocalist to the band. You know, we had a female vocalist, and then we tried it for a few years without a female vocalist, with just me. And you know, it just didn't feel right because the whole history of Jefferson Starship and the recording legacy and everything has always, you know, female vocalist, i.e. Grace Slick, has always been a huge part of it. So we decided we needed a female vocalist, and when we started looking, Stephanie was pretty much the first person that we saw. And as soon as we saw her kind of audition video, then actually my wife Rachel saw it first. I was on the road, and we put out the feelers, you know, for some female vocalists, and she got the video first online, and she called me on the road. She goes, "Well, you've got your singer."
Oh, wow.
You don't have to look any further. And I said, "Really?" And so as soon as I got home and looked at the video, I agreed with her. And then about a week later, we had, as it turned out, we had a show in Vegas at the Hard Rock, and we arranged for Stephanie to come down to sound check and audition in person and meet the band, and she was just a champ, you know. She just she'd always carried herself with a real with a confidence that's really important. Did she
get on stage that night?
Yeah, she did, as a matter of fact.
Awesome. Gotta love that. So finally,
it's been over 10 years now, so something must be working right.
I think so. Like I said, I was blown away. I was very satisfied.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. Finally, Mickey. So what's next for you personally and for Starship? Anything new coming up?
Well, for Starship, it's going to be a really busy year, a busy summer for us. We're kind of unusually busy this year. It looks like it's going to be more gigs than the last 2 or 3 years. Starting in late July, for 1 month, we're going to be doing a special thing called Replay America, which is a package tour that we're going to be doing. That's when it's like a regular routed tour. We'll be doing 4 and 5 shows a week, every week for a month, and it's going to be Starship, Billy Ocean, Taylor Dane, The Motels with Martha Davis, and Naked Eyes. And I'm very excited about that one. We're doing a lot of minor league ballparks and stuff like that.
Nice.
And so it's like a real tour. It's like going back to the 80s, you know?
Right.
I might even have a butt.
Wonderful, Mickey. Hey, thank you so much for taking time out of your crazy schedule to talk with us again.
You're very welcome.
And again, you're going to be at the Party in the Park this Sunday, at Grenell's Park in North Miami. And if we can come back before or after and say hi again, that'd be awesome.
Please do. We look forward to it.
Will do, my friend. Safe travels on the road. See you Sunday.
Thank you, Bill. We'll see you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Bye, buddy.
Bye-bye.